On an early spring morning, in a modern office in the suburbs of Chicago, the employees of PanSoft Technologies hurried to take their places. Glass walls gleamed in the soft morning light, and the scent of freshly brewed coffee filled the air. Everyone wore crisp clothes and purposeful expressions. The pay was excellent, the projects were ambitious, and the future looked bright. But beneath that polished surface, there was a gnawing tension. Too much depended on a stable IT system. PanSoft specialized in enterprise software for multinational clients. A single glitch could cost millions. For years, their infrastructure had worked flawlessly. The senior systems architect, Raj Mehta, had designed a network that was both secure and scalable. Updates were seamless, backups ran like clockwork, and downtime was nearly non-existent. But lately, things had begun to go wrong. It started with something small, a delay in syncing files between servers. Then came a few mysterious login errors. Passwords were changed without authorization, and logs didn't show who had done it. Anomaly after anomaly began creeping in. One employee found their presentation overwritten by an older version. Another lost a week's worth of code. Raj sat in the server room, staring at 3 monitors. His eyes were bloodshot. He hadn't slept properly in days. He suspected something sinister, a breach. But when he ran diagnostics, everything looked clean. No malware, no evidence of external interference. Meanwhile, Allison Graves had her own problems. A high-profile client in Germany had reported receiving sensitive documents that weren't meant for them. If the leak was traced back to PanSoft, it could mean lawsuits, ruined reputations, and the loss of million-dollar contracts. At noon, a system-wide crash occurred. The entire office fell into chaos. Emails stopped, phones wouldn't connect, and internal databases froze. Panic swept through the office. People stood over their desks, frantically trying to reboot or reconnect. The emergency response team was called in. That afternoon, Raj made a discovery. Hidden deep in a layer of unused code was a backdoor, cleverly concealed in a legacy patch file from 2 years ago. It wasn't just a vulnerability, it was active. Someone was in their system, monitoring, redirecting, and sabotaging from within. Raj called Allison into the server room. She stared at the screen, her face pale. "Who did this?" she asked. "I don't know, but it's not random. This was planted deliberately." A forensic audit began. Raj assembled a small team, trusted engineers, including Meera Patel, a cybersecurity specialist, and Julian Soto, a network forensics expert. Over the next 72 hours, they worked around the clock. The deeper they dug, the more disturbing the picture became. The breach wasn't external. It had been an inside job. A former employee, Derek Lang, fired a year ago for misconduct, had left behind more than just bad code. He had left a trap. In retaliation for his dismissal, he had embedded a sleeping backdoor with timed activation. The backdoor had remained dormant, quietly gathering data and periodically corrupting files. The team neutralized the malware, patched the systems, and restored lost data from backups. The IT system was eventually stabilized, but the damage to PanSoft's image was already done. Allison issued a statement, accepted responsibility, and launched a company-wide restructuring of security protocols. Derek Lang was later found living in Arizona under an alias, using stolen data to blackmail small firms. He was arrested by the FBI after PanSoft provided critical evidence. In the weeks that followed, Raj was promoted to Chief Technology Officer. Meera led new training for ethical development and cybersecurity hygiene. PanSoft survived, but it was forever changed. Now, every morning, as the employees of PanSoft settle into their desks, There's still ambition, still energy, but no more complacency. They learned, the hard way, that even the best systems can fail if trust is misplaced.